And hello class, welcome to summer session of Exercise Physiology 2020. Posting this quick little intro video for those of you who are overachievers and are looking for all the content you can get to make sure that you are prepared for exercise physiology to start next week. Just a couple quick little announcements that I will reiterate during our first lecture. Obviously, you all know at this point we are going to be completely online. That is lab and lecture, both of those things together. But we're going to do everything we can to make this a really enjoyable experience for everybody, myself included. I want this to be fun. I want to learn a little bit about all the students in this class as well, because I know you're going to be part of our department for the next couple of years, and that's important for me and everybody, all of our grad students as well. So that's going to start, number one, with having great communication. That is the number one thing that I learned with the second half of the spring semester here, and that I really appreciated, that I understand that we require more communication when we are 100% online. You do not have the ability to come up to me right after lecture and ask me a quick question. So a lot of students tend to kind of not ask those little questions that they would if they were in lecture, or the ability to just raise your hand during the lecture and say, oh, when is this due? Oh, what about this little thing that I've experienced in my past? How does that relate to the current lecture? Well, what I want to say right now is I'm encouraging you to reach out to me and send me those comments during lecture. Okay, that's really important. Other things to keep in mind, just some other little logistics for this semester. The lab manual that we normally make available in the bookstore, you do not have to purchase for this summer. We are going to be posting that in the modules of each online lab. So don't worry about purchasing a lab manual right now. That will be provided to you through WILE courses, so that'll be good. Everything else will be delivered through WILE courses as far as that's concerned. Our syllabus will be posted on, I believe, either Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. So at the end of the week, look for that. Generally, the way that this class is going to be put into place is we have 6 weeks of lectures. It will be Monday and Tuesday will be lectures. You'll be expected to watch those lecture videos on those days. Wednesday, you'll be expected to watch the video associated with the lab. Thursday will be the third lecture of the week, and then Friday is kind of your work day. All assignments are going to be due on Sunday night. With that said, a big thing, like I just talked about, the importance of communication for the semester, do not expect an immediate response on Sunday afternoon when you first open up one of the quizzes and that you have a question on. For that reason, we're installing a strict 48-hour policy for emails. All of us that are teaching this class will get back to you within 48 hours guaranteed. So if you send me an email, or within 2 business days, okay? So 48 hours during the week. So if you send me an email at 7 a.m. on Monday morning, I can guarantee you that you will have a response by Wednesday. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you have a question about any of the assignments, the best time to make sure that you email any of your TAs or myself is before Friday at 5 p.m. If you email us before Friday at 5 p.m., I'm pretty certain that you're going to get a response before that assignment's due. With giving you that leeway of having Saturday and Sunday to get that assignment in is a little bit of a challenge in this model because it doesn't allow you to ask those questions in person. But we want to make sure that people have the time with an online lecture, knowing that some people are working and that that's the biggest chunk of time that some people have to do the assignments. But keeping in mind that we aren't going to be, immediately responsive. It's not like you can send us a text message to get an answer to the assignment over the weekend. So keep that in mind. I'm going to put that in the syllabus as well. We'll go over it again, but those are just a couple little points that I wanted to get everybody on board with and make sure that everybody knew not to worry about getting that lab manual. If you have questions between now and the start of class, be sure to email me. I've already gotten a couple emails from students, and I really appreciate you guys being on the ball and getting out there and getting me that information. So hopefully I will see you all on Tuesday. That's when the first lectures will be posted, and those lectures will be posted by about noon on that day. Lectures will be posted each day of lecture by noon on those days. That's the goal for those. Same thing with the labs. So hope to see you guys soon, and we'll get into some more of the logistics on Tuesday. Have a great Memorial Day.